Hey Firsties, welcome back to week 7, day 4. So I need to introduce to you a new shape before we get started today because you might see this shape on your seesaw assignment. So this one here is new and it's called a trapezoid. I think the trapezoid looks most similar to a rectangle and I'll tell you why. When Mrs. Gordon looks at a trapezoid, I see these two long lines right here. Those are called parallel lines. Parallel lines are when you have two lines that are spaced apart and they're going in a completely straight direction, like a set of railroad tracks, okay? So if you have two straight lines, that means that they will never cross each other. So like if you picture a train on a railroad track, it keeps going in the same direction unless it makes a turn. So it keeps going on and on and on until it reaches the point. So here is a set of two parallel lines, like our rectangle had, two sets of straight lines. Let's look at the corners here. Could Mrs. Gordon put a perfect square in any of these corners? Could I draw a perfect square here? No perfect squares are gonna fit in these corners, but let's double check how many sides it has. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a four-sided shape. It has a set of parallel lines and it has no perfect square corners. So that is your trapezoid that I wanted to introduce to you real quick. Moving on today, we're kind of switching gears a little bit with shapes. So have you ever looked at a shape and realized that you could fit other shapes inside of it and it still be that same shape? I don't know. We'll take a look here. So here's the first one. You're gonna use 6 triangles to make a hexagon. Well, let's first figure out what a triangle is. I'm gonna draw one over here to the side so I remember. So I know a triangle looks like this, 3 sides, and I know a hexagon has 6 sides. So I'm gonna draw a little hexagon over here so that I remember what a hexagon looks like. So I need to take 6 triangles to make a hexagon. So I'm gonna take 6 of these and I should get a hexagon. Now this is kind of where it's fun. You are gonna kind of build the shape using the triangles here. So Mrs. Gordon needs to take 6 triangles to make a hexagon. So what if I started like this? Maybe I'll try this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that look like this? Is that a hexagon? No. I did use 6 triangles though, right? But that's not the hexagon. So this way won't work. So I'm gonna have to try a different way this time. What if I took my triangles, my top row, because it needs to be flat, right? So that means no points should be up here. So what if I start with the flat side? Okay, that looks like it. 1. I need to keep it flat. Let's see. Let's try this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I make a hexagon yet? Not quite. Did I use my 6 shapes? So it's tricky, so that won't work. I'll have to try something new. What if I did this? Triangle. And what if I did one here and one here? Oh, that looks more like how the top should be. And I need it to curve down, so I need it to go upside down like this. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I put another one here? 5 and 6. So that is just a way that you can play with the shapes to make a different kind. You might not get it right the first time, the second time, or the third time. You have to play around with it before you get a good idea. Sometimes you might have to flip something, turn it a different direction to make the new shapes. What we're practicing here is geometry, and it's such an important skill, especially when you get to high school one day. Okay, this one here, ready? We're gonna use one hexagon and 3 triangles to make a larger triangle. Ooh. So 1 hexagon and 3 triangles to make a large triangle. So like I said before, I'm gonna draw out what I need over here so that I know what it's gonna look like. So I need 1 hexagon, which is the shape that has the 6 sides. And I'm gonna need a triangle. And eventually it needs to be a large triangle. Maybe I try this time. What if I start with the large triangle and fill it in? What if I start with my hexagon here? Now remember, Miss Gordon's not a perfect drawer. So I'm drawing in my 6 sides here. Do I have a hexagon here in the middle? I sure do. So did I use my 1 hexagon? Yeah. Now I need 3 triangles. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So I just showed you a different way that you could try. So you could do it the first way I did, which is when I used the shapes to completely build it, or I could start with the shape that I need it to be and fill it in that way. So whichever method works for you is totally okay. Pick the one that makes most sense. Like I said, you might not get it the first time. This is supposed to be kind of fun. It's like a puzzle. You have to figure out how it all fits together. So that is exactly what you'll be doing on Seesaw today. So make sure you go back, double check that, let Mrs. Gordon know if you have any questions. Don't get frustrated. It's just a matter of trying one thing. If it doesn't work, try something new. You'll eventually get it. Okay, hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Bye.